Yo, what is going on, guys? It's the DFS Shark. We're back with another day of some NBA hoops. The slate today is actually pretty decent. I believe it's like a 7, 8, 9-game slate, somewhere in that range. There's a lot of value, a lot of good plays across the board. I'm going to be going over my top 2 plays, then I'm going to go over my top 5 plays. I'm going to be throwing that in a flex play with. But as always, guys, y'all watch these videos, y'all like these breakdowns, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be alerted as soon as these videos drop. I'm dropping Prizepicks videos like this every single morning, usually between like 8 to 9, sometimes 10 in the morning, just depending how my morning goes. But if y'all want these free plays even sooner, join the Discord. The link for that is in the description. It is 100% free to join. In there is where I post all my free plays, and I add free plays and free lines throughout the day, not just on Prizepicks, but also on Underdog and Chalkboard as well. But I want to go over yesterday's play, man. So anybody who watched this game, let me know what happened to Brook Lopez in that second half, man. Because these 9 points on the PRA all came from the first half, right? So after that first half, I was like, okay, we got this. We might pull this out late in the fourth, but we're gonna end up hitting this line here. And just a dud. Not 1 point, not 1 point, not 1 rebound, not 1 assist from Brook Lopez. So he sold the bag all the way, man. Nothing we can do about that. I mean, I don't even know. It looked like he was playing too. He was getting minutes. He was just out there doing cardio, running around. Just non-existent, man. Terrible second half from Brook Lopez, which killed the top 2 plays. You can see DiVincenzo did his thing. He got his 4 rebounds. But looking at the 5-man slip, obviously Brook Lopez killed the 10x that we were able to get here. We hit on Harden on the under. We hit on Barnes on the under. And Duncan Robinson just couldn't hit one more 3, man. He shot 8 to 9, 10 threes like he normally does, but he just couldn't shoot as good last night as he normally does also, man. Last time against the Knicks, he had 5 threes. This time he had a couple threes that almost fell in, man. We just missed them, but it is what it is. We were able to get some of our entry fee back there. But all in all, it was a loss on this line, on this slip. It's all part of the game. It happens. We are moving on to tonight. If you want to jump on Prizepicks and get started, drop in this promo code. They're going to hook you up with a 100% match deposit bonus. If you throw in 50, they're going to match you 50. Throw in 100, they'll match you all the way up to 100. So it's a good way to get started and get some free money. And Chalkboard, if y'all are in the premium, y'all know what's up. We had a Chalkboard sweep last night. We went 3-0. I'll share those plays in a bit. But drop in that code Shark and Chalkboard would do the same. And if you sign up on either of these, send me a message in the Discord. I'll set you up for 30 days on the premium. Chalkboard is now on Droid now, so take full advantage of that and those discounts that we're getting. So let me just slide over here to the Discord real quick. So if you go to the free plays section here, you can see this is where we have the play we're about to go over. We lock that in, and this is where I post all the free plays. You can see there's Chalkboard, some underdog slips, all kinds of slips in here as well. But if you want to take things just a step further, go to join premium here and you can get all of my plays. I'm usually sending 8 to 12 slips a day between Prizepicks, underdog, and Chalkboard. Any discount that drops, we're on it if we find a good play that matches. Or just go to the dfsshark.com. This is my website. You can find more about it here. You can learn more about the plan. You can see some of the testimonials or reviews by others who are in there and some of the wins that we're getting also. But this was yesterday in the premium on Chalkboard. We crushed it. We sent out 3 lines. They gave us this free line on Lizardo. This is the one I actually sent out. A lot of people jumped on this deal yesterday. But we paired it up with this Brewers stack here. We hit there for a 3.87x. And then we hit here. They gave us this Framber Valdez free line. We threw Conforto in the lineup and Zach Eflin, and we hit there as well. And then for the last one, Donovan Mitchell was the anchor line. He ended up not playing, but we ended up hitting on LeBron and here as well. So we swept the board on Chalkboard last night. Got some good dubs, so I'm feeling good about that. Feeling good about Chalkboard the rest of the month with all the Droid users, everybody on here now. It's time to get these dubs, but let's dive into the plays for today. So let's slide over to the optimizer. Let's see what the optimizer got. Let's hit that refresh button. We got Williamson over 1.5 blocks and steals. It is the top play at the moment. You can see how the good odds you're getting at -135 and up on all these books. Wendell Carter over a block. Porzingis, this is actually a line I'm on Underdog today. Porzingis over 6.5 rebounds. You can see all the odds are on him. So this is a solid play. Stats and trends back this one as well. But these are the top plays that the optimizer's shooting out. If you want to try out DGF, see if it's for you. Drop in that code SHARK at checkout. They're going to hook you up 25% off your first month. This is where I find all of my winners every single day, and then I dive into Outlier and figure out where I can find that edge. But let's get into these plays. I'm feeling a 10X tonight, man. I got that feeling. So hopefully we can hit another one. We hit 2 of those last week, so we're looking to hit another tonight. So the play I'm liking is going to be Pascal Siakam under 33.5. So I got 33.5. This was in the Discord as well, which is why important if you want these plays early. But they dropped his line to 32.5 here. But I'm going on the under on Siakam here. I'm going on the under, right? So let's go over to the game here. Pacers are on the road, -7.5 against the Nets. So this could be a blowout potential. It's not the biggest spread, so it could be a close played game as well. But there is a chance for a blowout. So if we go to Siakam here, you can see over his last 5, he's hit this at 40% of the time. Last 10, 40%. So he's been hot. He had like 3 or 4 games in a row where he absolutely went off. If we go to his last 20, you can see he's been under this line pretty consistently. He's usually right at that 30 mark. But under 33.5, I feel like we're getting pretty good value here. And so if we go to the head-to-head, so they played him on the 1st this month, right? And he had 23 PRA here. So if we go to the actual minutes played, he only played 23 minutes. So the blowout here from the Pacers, which is a good sign, shows us that they can blow the Nets out. And if they do, he's going to play limited minutes. And here he went up for 43. This was last month. He went off for 43 here, and he only played 27 minutes. So, I mean, he's a good player. If he's on, he's going to hit this line. The thing with unders, man, is when you lose an under, you're going to be saying to yourself, I'm never playing unders again, because you could lose an under in the second quarter. You could lose it in the third quarter. So the losses hurt more on the unders. But with overs, it seems like you're in it all game, and then you lose at the end. So it seems like you had a better chance. But really, in reality, you're either going to win or lose that line, no matter when it happens during the game, right? So you get really good values on unders. So don't be scared to play unders, man. I play them all the time because you're getting good values. A lot of people bet overs. So these sports books like to inflate the numbers a little bit sometimes. Sometimes we can catch really good value, which I feel like we're catching here. So slide over to his last 10. You can see he's at 40%. But the thing about Siakam is he doesn't play as well on the road. So if you go here to road games, he is at 60% his last 10 on the road. But if you go to his last 20, he's gone onto this line 70% of the time on the road. And so, like I said, he's consistently right at that 30, but he's just fallen short, minus these 4 games where he's gone off recently. And the thing about this matchup also is both times they've played Brooklyn, they've been at home. Now they're going to get Brooklyn on the road. They're going to Brooklyn. So I'm liking the position Siakam's in here on this play. You can see Brooklyn's defense, if we go to their points allowed, rebounds, assists, they're 15, 22, and 7. So they're about middle of the pack. They're pretty solid on assists, but the other stats, they're about middle of the pack. If you go to the position here, small forward, power forward. Power forward, they're actually pretty solid. They're top 10 in 2 categories on points and assists allowed. If we slide over here to injuries, we got Miles Turner, who is a game-time decision. Hopefully he plays because we need him on the court to take away, get some rebounds, get some shots, and get some assists as well. But for the Nets, we got Cam Johnson, game-time decision, Dennis Smith, game-time decision here. So let's go over to RotoWire. So RotoWire is actually on the opposite side of us tonight. If you add all these up, you're going to get about 34.9. So they got him going just slightly above this line here. But Siakam's going to be the first play under 33.5 if you can get that line. Under 32.5, you can still play it, but just know that you can see how close he comes to that line every single night. So it could be pushing it. There may be some better options to pair it with. My next play is going to be Kevin Durant. And it looks like they may have removed this line as well. So the line I had was over 3.5 assists on Kevin Durant, and they've actually removed it. So what you could do if you play goblins, you could play over 2.5 assists, which is a solid line here. But it's just going to affect your payout. So something to be aware of if you're going to play this. But if we go to the Suns game here, slide all the way down, they're playing the Cavs, -5 at home. So this is a play I've been on all year. I really like this line at 3.5 on Kevin Durant on the assist. I've been on it probably 5 or 6 times this year. I've cashed at least minimum 4 to 5 times on this line. He's very consistent with this line. Recently, you can see he's only 40%, 50%, last 20, 55. Head-to-head, the time they did play him, which was actually this last month. So less than 30 days ago, he had 6 assists against the Cavs, and they beat him by 6 points. So it was a close played game there. For the year, he's gone over this line 71% of the time. So KD has just been consistently hitting this line, which is why you can see if you were able to get that demon at 2.5, you're getting really good odds on that play to hit there. So if you even go to last year, I don't like looking at last year too much, but KD's a player. His minutes aren't going to be affected by anybody else. But he went over that line 72% of the time last year. So you can see the consistency from 71 to 72 this year. He consistently hits this line, which is why I like this play. A close spread here against the Cavs. I expect this to be a close played game. You can see they're actually a pretty tough defense, though. Assists allowed, they're top 5. If you go over here to small forward, 21st, depending on where they put KD, and 3rd against power forward. Let's go to injuries here. Donovan Mitchell's out again. There was a chance he was going to play last game, but I guess he's just not ready yet. They're probably just going to try to save his health for the playoff time. Donovan Mitchell's out. Dean Wade's out. For the Suns, Grayson Allen is a game-time decision. Hopefully Grayson Allen can play, man, because he can really shoot some threes, and we can get some assist opportunities right there with Grayson Allen. But if you go to the odds here, DraftKings has it at a -130, BetMGM -130, Caesars -137. So all the books are favoring Kevin Durant to go on the over here. And if we slide over here to RotoWire, we can see on the assist, RotoWire has him at 4.4, so they got him a whole assist above what his line is currently set at. So these are going to be the top 2 plays. Like I said, if you can find this on Underdog or Chalkboard, wherever you play at, 3.5 is the line I'm getting. But if you want to play it a little more safe with less upside, you can go with the Goblin play at 2.5. Now let's slide into my plays that I'm going to be pairing this up within the 5-man slip. So I'm going Cade Cunningham. I'm going less than on his rebounds, which is right here. So we're going to go on Cade Cunningham, less than 4.5 rebounds. If you take a look at this, you can see he's gone over 3 of his last 5 here. But versus Atlanta, I'm just liking him to stay under this. I actually expect Atlanta to blow them out. So Cade Cunningham may see limited minutes during the second half of that game or in the 4th quarter, possibly. But either way, this is a play where all the odds makers are heavy favored in Cade Cunningham to go on the under here on the rebounds. Next play is going to be Garland. Over 22.5 PRA. This is a play I'm actually really liking a lot. Like I said, this should be a close played game against Phoenix. And Garland has been playing well. His last 2, he obviously didn't play well. I don't know what happened with Utah, if they blew him out. I cannot remember. But if they did, then most likely he played limited minutes here. But you can see he had 3 games here of consistently going over 29, 31, 29. The projections set for him on this one were around like 27 to 28. So we're getting really solid value at this 22.5 here on Darius Garland, especially Donovan Mitchell being out. He's going to take a lot more shots. He's going to be a lot more involved in this game as well. So Darius Garland, one of my plays there. And then for the last one, we're going to go on Dennis Schroeder, over 2.5 rebounds. So this is a solid play. You can see, I believe this is a popular play. A lot of people are on this. Usually, whether a play is popular or not, it doesn't affect my play. If it's a play I'm on and it happens to be popular, it is what it is. But you can see he's gone over last 5 out of his last 5. So he's been absolutely crushing this line with rebounds, games of 5, 4, 5. So I'm liking this line here against Indiana, who they played last game as well. You can see he went for 3 boards here. He's showing some upside, getting 5 and 4 rebounds here. So he can hit this line. Hopefully he can hit it pretty quick for us. But this is what we're going to be going with for our plays. And so if we go back to, this is where I post my plays every single day. If you go to, if you're in the premium, you'll see the Shark Plays column. And I have a betting strategy that I use every day on these plays. So I throw the 2-man slip. We're putting 40% there. We're going 60% on the 5-man slip, right? But to check these plays out, here is the 2-man slip that I just went over. You can see I got locked this in at less than 33.5. And then this is going to be the 5-man slip that we locked in as well. So we are ready to go for tonight's game. I'm going to be adding more lines throughout the day in the Discord. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. Like I said, if y'all want to get started on these sites, either Prizepicks or Chalkboard, drop in these codes here. They're going to hook you up with that 100% match deposit bonus. And then shoot me a message in the Discord, and I will set you up in the premium. But as always, guys, if y'all want to drop some likes, drop some comments, let me know if y'all been telling me, if y'all been following any of my plays lately. It really helps me grow the channel and pushes my video out to a bigger audience. So more people can see this, the more people that see this, the better. So we can all get these dubs together. That's the main point of this channel, for us to beat these books together, right? Whether that's Prizepicks, Underdog, Chalkboard, whatever new app wants to come along, we'll hop on board and we'll crush it there as well. But I appreciate y'all who've been rocking with me. We were on the hunt for 3,000 subscribers now, coming up very soon. So that's going to be it for this one, guys. Y'all have a great rest of the day. Take care.